Okay, looks good. Let's see what the latency's like. So many pieces of equipment to test out all at once. Never streamed with this camera or this mic before. Looks like everything's working correctly though. How's the audio sound, Grant? I'm gonna go back to waiting room. think that has latency, so it's going to
Oh.
show when the stream shows it.
Okay.
We're living.
How'd you push play?
I just hit main.
Oh.
Boom! Look at that.
Hey.
Hey, we did it. I've not streamed on YouTube in many years, so this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Historically, it was more of a technical challenge. This was shockingly easy compared to what I used to have to go through. So
I like that we have more space to work with in
Yes.
general with
you
this.
can see all the way to the sink. Check this view out. It's going to go all the way over to the door. And over to the wall.
And over there.
From the window to the wall.
But I like this much more all the way over there. The
So
whole
much room
thing.
for activities.
I like this more because I don't have to stand like right next to you to be in the shot.
Rude.
Like when we were on our phones, I felt like I was like, hey.
All right, guys, we're going to TikTok. I'm gonna put this back up so that we can see what we're making tonight. I figured to make a couple graphics just to help with the most frequently asked questions.
Ooh, Grant's on. And
Grant's
casting to
been
his
here.
TV. Exciting.
Yeah, this should be fun.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
How dare you? No, we have graphics to show what's on the menu for
Oh
once.
yeah, that's right.
That-
Yay.
that's a big benefit. I was gonna make a stock ticker, but I didn't quite get there because I had other things to fix today.
That's okay.
Womp womp.
This
Maybe
is
tomorrow.
Maybe an iterative thing.
Yeah, definitely an iterative thing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Okay, what are we making? What should we start with? I mean, yes. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying what
No,
we're
you don't have
making
to apologize.
multiple times.
Okay, Shekla tibs. The whole dish should look something like that one. Let's see if it focuses. Oh man, latency is gonna kill me. But this little tray, we got some injera, which if you've ever had Ethiopian food, that's like the cornerstone of it.
I have, but I've never made injera, so I
Right.
really hope this works.
The rest of it seems really easy. This is a cheater injera, which usually it's like a sourdough. You have to do a whole starter, so it usually takes like a week to make. But this one is a one-day one. They said it's from a brand that makes the griddles used to make injera. It's the recipe that they publish, slightly modified.
Okay.
So it's supposed to imitate the sourdough. I put the menu together, so I have a little more context on this, but yeah. One day injera, we're making an awaze with, which is a dip. As you can see on the screen, there are 3 different versions.
Hard to see.
And one of them is made with one of my favorite liqueurs, which is called arak, and it's an anise seed liquor.
It looks like the brand that we really like this brand of it. I don't know. We've never had any
It's
other
not a
brand.
great one, but it's the one that the restaurant that introduced us to it had.
Right.
And then it uses berbere, which is like the most traditional Ethiopian spice blend to flavor everything. So it's quite fun.
Yeah.
Sarah, what are you drinking tonight?
This is just, so real quick on this, this is just very extremely like black licorice-y flavor, so you don't need a lot of it. But tonight, I'm going real basic and just doing tequila and seltzer water.
I'm drinking an arak highball whiskey, which I quite enjoy.
Okay, cool. Shall we not put the book away yet?
Ilyana's texting me.
Oh. Bop, bop, bop. What do you want to work? Do you want me to make the dipping sauce? And you can start on the beef?
How about we do the injera first?
Oh, let's do, that's a good idea. Because if this doesn't work out, we need to figure out another game plan. Okay. I can work on that. Should be lightly foamy, whisk in the salt and the baking powder. Great. On page 21, so we have to go back a bit. Cooking
All right,
the injera.
Ilyana's gonna come hang out. Yes, so this is like the biggest challenge. Everything else should be easy. We've got our little batter situation here. This has been fermenting for 24 hours, so it should be lightly acidic.
It doesn't look as foamy.
It's made with teff flour and water.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. there aren't pictures of the process to really judge it. It does sound like it's supposed to be slightly more foamy than what we have, but we'll find out. It could be that when you add the other ingredients, it gets foamy. But so this is the traditional one.
I don't have another picture of anything else, so that's all we get.
There's not a lot to show here. So, do you want to run this and I'll get a pan preheated?
Sure, yeah.
Perfect.
I think you just put them both in together. I don't think there's any like specific way, but let me double check.
I wish we could do 4K, Grant. Unfortunately, we can't. Because YouTube doesn't let you stream in 4K.
I'm just gonna do one at a time.
Or so I've been told. We'll see. So this is baking powder, a little bit of salt. It all goes in at once, right?
Yep.
I read the recipe like yesterday, so we'll see.
It is starting to get a little bubbly, but doesn't quite look like the photo.
What's up, Liana?
I feel like this needs to be a bit thicker, just based on the photos.
Why is your head itchy? Yeah, we announced that we were going to do this last time we went live because the TikTok live streaming tools are pretty whack, and we want to invest more in the YouTube channel, so here we are. This gives us a lot more freedom to do things like show the graphics on screen.
Ooh.
What's up?
I think this needs to be much thicker. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with this.
We followed the instructions.
If you look at
Perfectly.
Okay.
You are still looking at the old one, not the cheater.
Yeah, but like that's the only thing I have to go on.
I know. So focus on the recipe that we're actually doing.
So this is what I
Just-
mean. Maybe that's what it looks like.
Sarah,
We can
just-
still try
Just
it.
focus on the recipe we're doing.
I don't know. We can still try it.
Yeah, we'll get
I
there.
have a feeling it's not gonna work out, but
All right.
non-stick crepe pan or skillet.
Yep. Done.
Moisten a paper towel with oil and wipe the surface, then place the pan over medium-high heat.
Easy.
Use a spouted measuring cup and scoop a half cup of the batter. A standard 11-inch crepe pan will take 3/4 cup, but we're not doing that, so probably do a little bit less.
Let's start with like a half cup, maybe a little more.
Work quickly and carefully in order to pour the batter evenly around the pan. So
Yeah, you're just giving all the goods away for free.
starting at the outside edge, working clockwise. You're right. Pour the batter in a thin stream, so like this, without overlapping. Cool. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it. I don't know.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out. It is slightly gritty. I wonder if it's like meant to be like a finer flour than what we got. Who knows?
I can read up on this part. See if it's got any pointers. It's not a wheat.
Teff?
Yeah. It's an indigenous cereal.
Yeah, it has like barley-ish
Sandy.
smell.
About the size of poppy seeds. Okay.
Hmm.
Huh.
I don't know if this is hot enough yet. It feels alright. Let's give it a shot. I was doing the thing.
Oh, damn, I didn't know this. So key is teff to Ethiopia that the government prohibits its export in grain form.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. At the moment, only teff that has been milled into flour can be exported.
Makes sense.
Interesting. Oh, it's gluten-free.
That makes sense. Also.
Huh. Okay. Teff also grows in several regions of the U.S.,
Can you
Canada.
go back to the recipe and tell me what to do after they're done?
Cook undisturbed until the bubbles have begun to form on the surface of the injera and the batter begins to set. When about 75% of the surface batter has changed color, 45 seconds to 1.5 minutes, cover the pan with a large lid. Cook
Okay.
until the edges of the injera begin to curl.
I think this medium might be higher than the one that they're using.
Do not flip the injera.
Right. Edges are already curling, so.
When cooked, use a large, thin spatula and a thin plate or piece of cardboard to transfer the injera to a flat basket or a large plate lined with parchment paper without breaking.
Alright, do you want to get a tray with some parchment paper then? Yeah, these are very much curly. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, little sauce. It's quite wet. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Oh, I'm sorry, Cora. Thanks for hanging out, though.
What's going on, Cora?
Had a death in the family.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I'm gonna go a little under half a cup this time.
Is the
It does seem like we're
injera-
working quickly, kind of thing.
Yeah.
My instinct is to just flip it out of the pan upside down onto the cutting board or whatever. Oh, can you bring that over here? I think that heat is a little too high.
Yeah. I think it's a little thick too.
All right, I'll go with dinner then.
Yeah, because it's supposed to do this.
Okay.
So I think maybe this is the right consistency. Okay, I'm gonna.
It is a little thicker than injera I've had before.
Yeah.
This edge is good. I think this one will be better. See what happens. Yeah, the first injera is always the throwaway. We'll get there.
By having the layers just touch, injera becomes very thin, ultimately maximizing its flexibility so the flatbread doesn't break. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, this one actually split, like, completely. I think maybe it needed to cook longer before I put the lid on.
Maybe.
It's still gonna work for like what you're gonna use it for, you know? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be whole, but we'll figure it out one step at a time. Oh man, it's kind of nice to know that like you're just on camera rather than like trying to make sure that everything is within a very narrow frame.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little thin there.
You want the maximum amount of holes that you can get.
The foam?
These holes.
Yeah, the foam. Sick.
I want to try one next.
All right. Bring a lot of energy to this. Sarah.
I just want to try.
Do it.
Did the half cup seem like it worked?
That was too much. I think.
Half cup was too much?
I think so. What are y'all eating tonight? Or did y'all eat tonight? That's a fair point. God damn it, Eliana. We're on haircut TikTok again.
Ooh, Ileana got a haircut?
No, she's saying I did.
Oh, you got a
She's
haircut.
trolling me. It's not a good haircut, but at least it's like a week in now. 2 weeks in. Shit. I don't think I was ready to throw that thing on.
Oh.
It lightens up, and I think it's supposed to lighten up all the way before
You do
we
this?
steam it, yeah. I think, because that stops it from
Well, read the
changing the color. Well, it said to wait until the like 70% of the top had changed color, right? I think that's how it works. When about 75% of the surface batter has changed color, cover the pan with a large lid.
Okay, let's try it.
It's a shortcut one. We're gonna figure it out. We'll get there. Damn, Ileana, going hard. Steph and Mossy are about to come through, I think. Okay. Do you want to manage that stuff and I'll start working on the beef?
Sure.
It stained my boards when I was testing them. I took like a turmeric emulsion and like
broke. It's not done.
it's overdone.
But it's like gooey.
Huh. It's really splitting fast. That's crazy.
I don't know. But it's like gooey in the center. I think this
I
one's
see it. Yeah, I believe you.
This one's a no-go, I think.
It was thicker too. All right, let's work on this shekel tibs. Cube sirloin with onions and jalapeno peppers. Oh yeah, you have a graphic now.
Did you add the oil to this? Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't want it to be all like sticky.
It's not that sticky.
What?
It's not sticky. You're all right. What's up, Emily? It's Emily, right? Peppercorns? Peppercorns? We got some lean beef. Oh. Do y'all know Steven Sharpens from YouTube? Or from TikTok, I mean? And YouTube, I guess. I got him to re-profile my knife, and now this is my new favorite knife. After I just said which ones were my favorite, I have a completely new favorite in that he fixed an old knife I had, and it's now way better. It used to wedge into ingredients really hard, but it's so damn pretty. So I had him thin it out a little bit. It's amazing now. It's so weird. Like, I keep expecting that I have to look at the camera, like the phone. And it's not there. We're using the camera that we actually like shoot our videos with. Look at you go. Dang, girl.
Right, let's see.
Fill that gap.
No.
I'm just teasing you.
I'm just gonna leave it. Just leave it.
Steph's here. So much room for activities on camera now.
So much.
Some raw beef? No, never. Man, the chat view is tiny, so it's very hard to see from here. I swear to God, I'm not that old. Only moderately old. Sarah's really old.
Oh, so old.
So old.
Man, these are like not cooking, they're just busting.
You're saying it's bussin'?
Not really.
I'm fired. I'll fire myself. What?
That probably sounds so much louder to them.
No, it doesn't. Nah, you're fine. The mic's quite low. At least it was earlier. I tested for a little bit with Grant. Thanks for your help, Grant.
Oof.
All right. I think that puts us in a good shape. Season with salt and pepper.
Oh shit. This is busted.
You can let them cook longer if they're busting.
It's like,
Or is it just because they're splitting?
yeah, it's not a matter of
I see.
letting it cook longer.
Is this full? Nope.
Okay, try again.
Oh my God, you can see all the way over that cabinet now. That's crazy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, 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 hi.
zooming in so I can actually see a little bit of shit. Damn.
Here's my first injera attempt. Look at her. Isn't she gross? She's beauty and she's grace.
I'm sure it'll taste all right.
Yeah. I think this one might go better. I don't know. We'll see.
You discarded my last one.
Because it didn't work, Bryn.
Rude.
I mean, I bet we could still eat it, but it's a little flopsy.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Monacy says it looks great. She's lying to you, but she said it. All right. We got the tibs ready to go. Are you on grill duty tonight? And I'll be on prep duty?
I can be. Does this have to be grilled?
Huh?
Does this have to be grilled?
Oh, no, I was saying like manning the stove.
No.
All right, what else we got?
Maybe I do have to have more batter in there. I don't know.
Thinly sliced yellow onions. Thinly sliced jalapeno pepper. Great. This is a serrano, so we'll do what we can. It'll be fine, I'm sure. They have these with a elongated cut on a diagonal. Jelly containers. Ileana would never shitpost. Not once. She's got complain about plantains to do.
I'm just gonna dump this all in here.
That's the Sarah I know and love.
Because I don't think it makes sense at this point to have it in two separate containers.
Yeah, you can bring them to LA so Mr. Sharpman can sharpen them. I'm sure Steven would do it.
Okay, we're gonna go a little thicker.
I was texting with H-Fu the other day. Thought of you. Monacy. Still getting used to this knife. It's so different than it used to be. It's so different than every other knife I have. What's Bonnie Swan? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. I see now. Hey. Yeah, we have a lot of friends that have had to delete TikTok because it was consuming too much of their time. So that's what I assume most people are deleting it for. Yeah. It's a little bit gnarly of an onion. This is gonna be so much onion.
Good. We like onion. This is my second injera.
You're really on number 2?
Yep.
What are you doing back there?
It's better. It's not great.
Oh, because you didn't finish 2 of them. That's right.
I think this is the money one though. This is looking pretty good. This is pretty solid. I think I've figured it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to do...
Hey, I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer though.
I mean, I guess I have to. Rules of the cutting book, or the cookbook review.
This one. She looks good. Let's see if I can get one more out of this. We don't have a lot of batter left, so this one might be a little bit... We're gonna go smaller, I think.
Alright. That's enough onions for one day. My eyes are only slightly starting to water up.
Can I make it all the way around?
Nope. I mean, I believe in you, but no.
Joke's on you.
The joke's always been on me.
Totally did it.
For the last 12 years,
Try to get another
the
one.
joke's always been on me. You're really taking the slow route.
I want to get every last drop.
Incredible.
Here we go, baby.
I think I'll
All
just let
the
this
way.
handle quite wet.
Oh, that's a goopy one. No. Stop.
Check the tibs are ready for you. Now it's time for awaze, which is our dip for the evening. Berbere spice blend and arak. Where are we at, Berbere?
This is the best one. Third time.
Look at that! Damn, girl.
Injera.
Great work, team.
Full injera.
It looks better on the other side.
I did it. Yeah, I don't know if that's like the baking powder that's making it that color. Oh no, this one's split.
All right, y'all, we're gonna take a vote. Do we want me to turn down the mic when I run the spice grinder? Get your votes in now. I don't know how to do polls yet. I'm new here. But let me know. Did you already weigh these out?
Yeah.
So this is 50 grams?
Yeah.
Dang.
Everything
You need chopped up.
should be ready. Okay. This is my nasty looking one, but whatever.
Here we deserve it. Amazing. Modesty. I can't quite tell how modesty feels. We'll give it a short test run. How do we feel about that? Too loud, not too loud. It's literally fine. Great. Love to hear it. Monacy's dying. I can't tell if that's because things are funny or if she's auditorily sensitive. Or actually, I think she's probably fine, given how much she screamed when I showed up on our Twitch stream. That was not bad at all. Great. Not great. Tolerable.
Check out my last one.
And a whole range of
This
responses.
is like me trying to get all of it. I don't know. I feel like I got it at the very end.
All right, here we go. No audio. It takes so long to turn the audio back up. Dang, Stream Deck, you slow. Oh, you literally had a cup already set up.
Yep.
How did I not process that visually at all? These are all the amounts?
Yep.
Dang. You me's, you me's.
That's it. That's the stuff. And then this. Injera.
I'm gonna do a spice grinder review because I want to test the new version of this. Oh, that smells amazing. Fuck.
No me gusta.
Game. Well, I'm glad that it actually worked the way I expected it to. I was a little worried it would be like fully on. I'm at least relieved, if nothing else. All right.
Man.
Is that fine enough?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Seems all right.
Yeah. What spice grinder is that?
It is
Brand?
the Waring, I want to say it's like a
Remember what it
WSG
is.
30.
That sounds right, honestly. I think I looked this up a long time ago. Hold on, let's check.
I believe it's a WSG 30.
Wearing spice.
I believe the new one, or the nicer one, is the 60.
Yes, it is the WSG 30. Yes.
Sick. Love that for me.
It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I really like using it.
It's like $120 or something like that. We use it constantly though. At least when we got it, it was like just over $100. That was a long time ago. Damn.
Can I grind coffee in it? Yes, you can.
It's a blade grinder.
Did
though,
it come
so
with
it's
2
not gonna be a good
bowls?
one.
It came with 3 bowls.
And they're sealable.
And you can seal them with these little lids. So that if you, I don't know, I guess if you just want to like keep spices around,
Yeah.
you can just seal it up.
It makes it easy to work with like multiple blends at once.
And these are dishwasher safe, which is like great
Pretty
for
nice.
me.
Those aren't great in the dishwasher. They kind of warp.
Yeah, these work. But these do okay in the dishwasher. Which is great for me because sometimes hand washing out like
Blades.
spice with the blades is not fun.
We might need more Arak.
Way too fancy for me.
It's fucking amazing. One of our most used.
Do you want a
Tools.
bigger bowl?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, you have a manual burr grinder? All I think
Wow.
about is
Wow.
all I think about is Schmidt from New Girl. He's like, it's a conical burr grinder, and Jess is like, well, I've been making crayons with it. Do you want your coffee to taste like? I mean, if the coffee tasted a little bit like coriander, I don't think I'd be that upset about it. It is the Hutch episode, yes. Yes, it is the Hutch episode where she tries to decorate.
It's not quite as smooth as it's supposed to be. I think we need a little bit more Arak.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move this all into here though.
Hey, Jessica. Kind of love this on YouTube. Yeah, it's nice to have like a little more space to work with, I think.
And better streaming tools generally.
And I don't feel like when I'm reading comments that I'm like staring into people's souls.
Instead, you're staring at my laptop just below the soles.
Yep.
Just south of Soulsville. There we go.
Watching You Girl for the 10th time right now. What episode are you on now?
Nerds! Alright, there we go. Now it's a nice smooth sauce. That should be good on the food. But it is rough on its own. It's very alcoholic.
What? Oh, okay. So season 2, episode 6. I couldn't tell you what episode it is. I don't know. But I'm glad you're working through it again for the 10th time. Started watching The Bear. We don't have Hulu anymore, so maybe we could get it back just to like stream watching that.
I don't want to.
Do you wanna-
I mean, do whatever you want, but
Okay.
like, I'm not as into the Bear as I used to be. I'm excited that they have Ileana's book in it. That's pretty fucking
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Right after she and Nick smooch for the first time. Excellent.
Wow. Really doing the whole play-by-play on New Girl today.
I mean, yeah. I could talk
So
about
here's how the whole series goes.
Love it.
All right, are you gonna make the shekel tibs? Or am I making the shekel tibs? I think I'm making the shekel tibs.
Okay, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you from doing it.
Yeah. It sounds like you're having fun on the stream, so
I am kind of having fun talking to people. Do you want me to read you the instructions?
Nope.
Okay. He's going to be back there. I'll try to be... Oh my god, I don't have to worry about like being in the way.
Yeah. We got room for activities in here.
This is nice. Before it was like, oh, okay. There he is. Now I can take up space. This is excellent. I don't feel like I'm in such a small box. I mean, I still am in kind of a box, but Oh shit! You're starting Cruel Prince? Oh no! I haven't started yet. I want to though.
What is happening right now? Man, when Sarah was measing today, I briefly saw a couple of her text messages, and it was talking about really like Bible tier names entering people.
I've been reading some books with a friend of mine, and she got up to a chapter. It's no, it's not Court of. It's Throne of Glass is the series that I'm working through right now with her, and she got up to a chapter in Tower of Dawn, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm a little bit further ahead than you are, but yay, I'm glad.
And it was like, when Chael enters her.
Chael? Hilarious.
There's a lot to process. No, I'm kidding. We're not here to kink shame. Sarah's kink is the night court.
I actually really like Throne of Glass more than A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't think that's as controversial as I thought it was. I think most people like Throne of Glass more, but whatever.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you where it's like a bowl of mac and cheese actually fits the
Yes. Criteria.
the titling?
Yeah, for sure. But yes. This has been the book talk section of cooking the books.
And Finn. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. Gooey.
I have read Crescent City. It's okay. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it progresses.
Oh, babe, they look so good.
I don't want to give anything away if people haven't read it, but I think it'll tie a lot of other books together.
Not...
did you ruin the best one?
No, I flipped it over.
Oh, you flipped it over.
Yeah. It's not as good as other injera I've had. It's not sour enough, but it is better than nothing. I also do think it's a bit too coarse of a flour.
Is it worth it, or is it like really hetero? I don't know. Debatable. I'll leave it to the rest of the folks also, but I think that it was fine. It wasn't my favorite book. It was my favorite series that she's written. Yeah, there is going to be like a weird multiverse situation, so probably worth reading it.
Why does that make it worth reading?
So you can understand if she brings like, I don't know, other worlds together, it's going to be weird. Is that super loud? Yes, no? Nope. Great. Excellent. Cult-played cinematic universe. I mean, that's the dream. That'd be excellent.
I'm supposed to have a lot more oil in here than I do. Whoops.
Oh, good. Nice background level of noise. Excellent. Great. It'll be a little bit less now because there's a little more oil, but...
Jessica, no one knows we're here yet.
Yeah. This is the first day. We get it. But does anybody have anything fun that happened to them this week or is happening this weekend? 4th of July weekend? I know we have our niece and nephew coming over tomorrow. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Someone may ring a doorbell to deliver Pokemon cards at some point.
Oh yeah. Dying IRL. Oh, Monacy, so dramatic. You're gonna help your sister and brother-in-law move? Oh, you are a good brother to do that. I would donate to help people move, but I don't think I would actually physically do it for somebody else ever again. It's so horrible. You're going to Hawaii? Excellent. That's so exciting. Have fun. Hey, this is Monacy's mom. Oh. Sorry. The induction range broke? Oh no. And you have aphids in your front garden? And raccoons in your deck? What?
Raccoons?
Raccoons? Monsters. So much happening stuff.
Y'all, we bought so many aprons for our apron review. I think Sarah's wearing my current.
Oh, yeah.
It just doesn't have front pockets, which is kind of
I
annoying.
do want it to have pockets really bad. I miss
But I like the
mine
fabric a lot, despite the like rich
having
stop
pockets.
texture.
Yeah, yours, the orange
Decent pockets.
jalapeno.
They did improve the fabric a little bit, but I still don't love it. Jalapeno orange doesn't make any sense to me.
The title of this apron that Bryn is sporting tonight is called
I believe it's the classic from
Orange
Honey Bennett, but it's jalapeno orange.
jalapeno.
God, I really did just say it to you, and you already reversed it again.
Yep. Sure did.
We're doing some beef nuts.
Just sent your big kid back to college with all your kitchen extras. That's like a good way to clean out the stuff, right? Like, here, take this. I could if they Thiam.
Can we show them the low cut one? The hilariously low cut apron.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Here's one of our favorite aprons. Let's do it.
It has the best pocket design, I think. It only has one of them. It should have two, but the layout is hilarious.
Is this the short one?
Yeah. The little gray one.
All right. Here's this. Ready? I have to stand back so you can get the full
I mean, it comes to like my
view of it.
best pocket design. I love this little corner cutout.
Yeah, I just want more of them. Like I want
Yeah, I want
another
another
one
one on that
this
side. I mean, it's like great.
But the funny thing, so I don't think it looks as weird on me.
It looks hilarious on me.
But when Bryn wears
I
it,
look like I'm just getting out of like a hot tub.
especially when he wears shorts, it's
Which
like,
is why I got it. Because I wear shorts a lot.
It's just like all legs.
Sarah,
yes.
I'm just all legs. I don't know what to tell you.
This is the like shorter version. That I guess looks okay. Now that I'm looking at it, but it looks weird on him. I'll show you the other one.
It's just the way my body is.
Apron fashion show.
I like that one too. They can already see you.
Okay.
You're already on camera.
Oh, okay. Here's another one that I've given a whirl. Just gonna give it a real quick whirl. Also, again, with the one-sided pocket. I like the neon, I think, a little bit. And this very deep pocket here. That doesn't really hold, like, apparently meant for probably pens, but nothing else. Oh, here we go. Here's the short one.
And now we're done.
Exactly.
This one is currently my favorite. It has the best combination of design and fabric, which is from Tillet. It's the Utility. It has a weird little spot for a towel to go, but I don't love that aspect necessarily. This little guy can just tuck in there. I don't know. But otherwise I like it. I prefer it had 8 pockets on both sides though.
Yeah. I think I'm like very much a pockets on both sides kind of person.
I just want a utility pocket and a hand pocket separate from each other. And that's what I like about that little kimono looking one.
Thermometer. Yeah. I bet I could fit a thermometer in here.
Yep.
At least a little one.
I do also think like some of these aren't as good for left-handed people if they're like angled. I appreciate the angle, but as a right-handed person.
Thermometer. That's the bulky one. The little guy also works.
Alright. Now with this one. This one never fits. There we go. Little guy.
Jesus, Bryn.
That's the only one I could find that would measure the cold temperatures for my yakitori grill.
Your grandma made your apron. It has your name on it, Grant. I love that so much. You need a holster for that thing. Yes, for sure. For sure. Maybe the, yeah.
It's an absolute beefcake though.
Sure is.
I feel very silly using it. I'm torn between getting crust on them and keeping them as like a texture that we'll enjoy internally. Because it says just until desired doneness. I'm not sure. So I'm getting a good blend of donenesses. All in the top.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What does this taste like?
Ow. That one's better.
I feel like I've definitely had better injera. It could be the brand of tech that we got.
Bob's Red Mill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You found us! Yay! Hi, Audrey. Oh, I was going to tell you what we're making, but I don't have to because it's all up on the screen.
Love that for us.
Excellent. Oh. She made aprons for all of her grandkids. Stop. I love that so much. what kind of beef did we use? I have to like.
You're
try.
the one who bought it,
I know.
so I
I
don't know.
bought it a couple days ago. Hold on.
I didn't actually read it. Gross.
I know. I'm doing it though.
She's a scavenger. She's going full Oscar.
Fuck, is it torn off? I think we got torn off. I think I got sirloin, very like lean.
Top sirloin?
I think I got top sirloin, yeah.
It was very, very lean. And a little bit oxidized, but that's probably because it's a couple
Yeah,
days
it was
old.
a couple days. What? Monacy. You don't have to buy me dinner. You can come over here or we can make you dinner. That'd be fine too.
Monacy's on the next live stream. No shit.
I will go to dinner with you though. That channel design, Jeannie's in.
Jeannie! Speaking of people who go to dinner with us,
Oh yeah, Jeannie.
Jeannie made a brief appearance in the burger tour videos.
Very brief. Oh God, what's up, Ileana? Why are you saying hello and what the fuck?
I don't know what's happening.
Wait, did I miss something?
The chat is so difficult to keep up with, honestly.
I feel like I missed something and I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
you want to hang
Ileana,
out too?
come through.
Of course,
What the
Ileana.
fuck?
Oh, that was. So savage.
Just rude. One more of those. That was lovely. How do we feel about anise? Like black licoricey flavors. This arak is flavored with anise and it is so good. My favorite drink at Bavel is made with it. That's where I got introduced to it. Only a tiny, tiny bit. It kicks ass. They make an arak colada. It's like anise and coconut, and it is one of the best things I've ever tasted. I spent
Ew.
a not inconsistent amount of time trying to recreate that drink. But this is just an anise highball. Because whiskey goes very well with it.
I definitely am on the fence with anise because it can be a little bit too black licorice-y in this form factor, but if you balance it really well, it's actually really, really good. It just, you don't need a lot of it. You need just like a, boop, just like a touch. You maniac.
What'd I do?
People don't like that you're using.
I just like anise. God, it's so weird that everyone can see like so much
I
of
know.
the scene now. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually still on camera and not like off doing my own thing.
The raccoons are having another deck party.
When in August, because my birthday's in August, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for anyone. I'm
Ooh.
gonna escape into the wilderness, and by wilderness I mean Hyrule.
Steph, what do you have going on at your place that the raccoons are just like congregating outside? Do you feed them?
Audrey, that's a great question. Sure, you put that in.
Yes.
So the tumbler just came yesterday. I have not tested the tumbler yet. Here it is. I also have the Horrell 2, which I've tested. I've been talking to Stephanie about my results on this. Not perfect. I don't love them. So the Horrell, the tumbler is slightly less coarse, which is nice because the default disc on the Horrell is like way too coarse. It's like 320 grit, which is so low for sharpening a knife. Then there's a 3000 and a 6000, which is a big jump up from 320. So you end up with these big scuffs and like a mostly sharpened knife. I also don't like the swirling mechanism. I tested it on a few knives. It's not terrible. It's definitely a little more convenient. You just don't get as good of results, and it's much more expensive. So win some, lose some. Like you can definitely get a better whetstone for a quarter of the price, but it is more convenient to get out than most whetstones. So that's really the trade-off. So I think if I were in a hurry to tune up a knife before like a stream or something, yeah, I would go for these. Sure, why not? But it's more like what most people think hones do, where it's like just kind of putting a final edge on it rather than like a full sharpening. At least the tumbler is. And I would almost only ever use the 3000 and 6000 discs that do not come with the Horrell. You have to buy them separately.
This is wild. You don't cook the onions at all. You just put them on top.
Yeah. It's like a
I'm into
salad on top.
I'm into it. Onion salad. Just raw white onion salad.
So the only way we were able to tell Aubrey like whether or not they were good was by looking. Well, the first Horrell test, we didn't need to use a microscope. It was very clear that it was like a really coarse abrasion. The other ones we looked at under a loupe compared to a like correctly sharpened knife, and it was just worlds apart.
It got me.
It's done anyway, so I got this.
Ow.
Tell me you don't
Such
cook
a
enough.
wimp.
No, tell me you don't cook enough.
Ah, I got splattered.
If you still have nerve endings in your arm,
I know.
we gotta get you asleep on that other arm.
When is your birthday, weirdo?
Never telling. What are you, a cop?
Next, you're gonna be asking for his mother's maiden name.
Alrighty. Needs resalted because it has lost quite a bit of seasoning, even though I salted it quite liberally, I would say. Give it a little juice.
He's totally a Virgo. Eliana thinks you're a Leo.
Nope. I've got vertigo.
Dumb.
You're dumb. Shut up, baby.
Maybe. I don't like that at all.
I always think of baby. Why?
Okay. I think we're done.
Well, we gotta toss that stuff in. We're definitely not using all that onion, right?
No.
Like that's an unhinged
No.
amount of onion.
No. This is a silly amount of onion for this amount of meat.
I do want to slice up the injera.
Okay.
Because you usually roll it up in strips.
Okay. It's gonna be spicy.
You're gonna be spicy.
We're gonna put all the jalapenos in there.
I think 2/3.
And half of the onions. It's gonna be all onion if we do that many onions. Fuck.
I think when they say medium onions, they mean about the size of one regular,
Yeah.
like American onion.
I'm gonna start with this.
One typical American onion is what I meant.
Yeah. And we can escalate from here.
I've never rolled this up before, so.
All right, we'll do a little more.
Aw, beans.
Where's the famous Shark Tank water bottle? I don't know where it went.
I see it
it's on
from
the
here.
table. We'll get that later.
She's lying to you.
We don't need
Don't
a Shark
trust
Tank
anything
water
she
bottle
says.
right now. Okay. Stop moving around.
Can you get me the long plate? One of them?
Sure. Yep, that looks mixed.
What is mixed to you? Oh boy, the middle parts are harder to roll.
I love these long plates so much. I don't even know. Oh, Heath.
Yeah.
We got them from Heath
I
Ceramics.
think those are like the only pieces we enjoy from Heath. Heath is really designed for boomers, I feel like. They have a boomer aesthetic.
Roll it like a blunt.
I don't know what that means. Should I have rolled it before I sliced it? Definitely.
What was the grain we used? It's called
Teff.
Teff. Maybe don't use the Bob's Red Mill brand. I feel like there might be other.
It feels like
better,
it's too coarse.
Yeah. Options.
But as soon as I saw that we were making injera, I was like, oh, yeah, Bob's Red Mill makes that and sells it like everywhere. Like I see, that's the #1 brand I've seen of Teff flour, for sure. And the Ethiopian grocery store is so far away from us.
Yeah. You gotta really plan ahead.
Mm-hmm. That one's fucking gnarly.
Okay. There we go. Mixed.
Did it even say mix it? I thought it just said put it on
I
top.
thought it did. Hold on.
It doesn't matter remotely, like not even a little bit, but. You see,
No, it does not say mix. It says sprinkle over onions and jalapeno and serve immediately.
there we go.
Whoops.
Again, it doesn't matter at all. It's
Should
going to
we
be completely
salt
fine.
this a little bit?
I already
It says
did.
to salt.
I already did.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh man, this is my nightmare. These are not rolling smoothly or staying rolled at all because they're so small. They're just so flopsy.
Okay. Do we need more onion?
Nope, just need this.
Okay, so we've got the
Awaze.
awaze, injera, beef
Shekla
cubes.
tibs.
Shekla tibs.
I feel like I should have grabbed the meat and vegetables and then dipped it.
I'm sorry, I'm using both hands.
Bro, oh my god.
Is it
That's
good?
so good.
I feel like my injera is definitely falling apart on me, like in a crazy. God damn it, my etiquette is horrible. Don't judge me.
Oh.
This is the first time I've done this. Well, I've eaten. You know what? I've eaten Ethiopian before, but not like this.
There's too much arak in the stuff. It's quite bitter. So just be aware of that. You might want only a tiny, tiny bit.
Well, we're going for it. We took more than a tiny, tiny bit.
It's very intense.
I'm gonna drip.
It is
All over the
fucking
place.
delicious though. Oh my god.
That is extremely bitter.
Mm-hmm. Too much alcohol.
So much alcohol. Wow. Oh. Okay.
It's challenging, but the aromatics in it, like the spices and everything, are so good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard to get past that arak. Whoops.
I want to talk, but I can't. To be fair, they had 3 options for this
The awaze.
awaze, and I think we chose one. I think I overcooked these.
They're a little dry, yeah.
Oh,
Challenging.
all right.
The
so,
other versions are made of sweet liquors. This one is made of the bitter one.
Ooh.
Like, for example, white wine. The recommendation is with the honey wine.
With the honey wine. Oh,
Called Tej.
damn it. I want the onion, though. I'm doing a really bad job of grabbing this stuff because my injera is just like completely collapsing on me and everything is falling out. Oh my god. Please don't judge me.
Fuck, that's good though.
I'm struggling so much.
Instead of dipping it, wipe the stuff off the side that has less
Oh.
of the arak in it.
Okay.
You'll get more of the spices.
Oh, good. That's what I want.
Those flavors fuck though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We messed up on the arak though. Fuck, that's good.
I think I would make this a different way.
We should have used white wine instead.
Little too bitter.
It's a little bit like rubbing alcohol with spices in it.
But
Otherwise, we make it with dry white wine. That's one of the other recommendations.
yeah.
So,
Oh man.
I don't know if this will
Terrible
focus,
etiquette.
but there's 3 different ways to make it. The first one is berbere and tej. Tej being a Ethiopian honey wine. Second version has honey and white wine. That would definitely be a totally different taste than this. The third version uses berbere and pastis, ouzo, or arak. So we could have done this way better. We would have ended up with a much more pleasant dish if we had gone that route. But we learned. The bitterness is the only thing. Like the spices taste amazing.
Yeah, the 24-hour fermentation is really simple though. It's like, actually you did it. So
If we did this book, we would definitely do like the full like
7 day.
Yeah, it's usually a full-on sourdough. Like much more acidic than this. Is quite like
Yeah,
basic comparatively.
very mild. I mean, this is good. This is very tasty.
That one was a really grainy one. Kind of fell apart on the outside.
Did it? I feel like they needed to be kind of like undercooked a little bit more for them to stay together. Because mine all kind of just like fell. Well, everything's kind of falling apart. I don't know. I think it's just an experience thing. You got to do it a few times. fail a couple times, and eventually you'll get it.
We could definitely try and strain off the alcohol. I don't know if we'd get very far. I think if we can just like let it pool on one side and minimize the amount we get in each bite, we'll be in good shape still. God damn. Such a simple dish, but so good. Like, this was one of the easiest dishes we made, period.
Yeah, and the ingredients were fairly easy to find. Even the teff flour, we could find at Whole Foods.
Coyotes are screaming outside because there's sirens. I feel like while we were cooking, we should have turned on the theme music. Low-key background.
Just like a boop. There's a little blip.
So intense. If those spices weren't so good, I would not be going for it whatsoever.
I tried it without this.
I'm curious why they skipped the honey on this one.
And it's good. It's
It's
good
fine.
without it.
It's just steak and onions and peppers. You know what that tastes like.
Oh, do you get in trouble? I don't think we'd get in trouble if we owned the music. Maybe they'd be weird about it.
Oh. Probably only if you're trying to monetize, but yeah. We do own the music. Like, a friend of ours made it for us, so we wouldn't get copyright striked unless someone was, like, trolling.
Oh, my little failed one.
Damn.
Yeah. This is tasty. Roll it
Simple
up.
but satisfying.
I need to get better at like eating with one hand.
Going full Psalm. Shove it all in once.
Good. Oh no. It's gonna stain the counter. Whoop. Whoop.
I do wish we had some, like, greens with this, but this is like this feels snacky because it's so, like, one-sided, like, unbalanced, I guess. It's really tasty. It's just like, it's bread and meat.
It's very one thing. It's hard to go wrong with the steak and onions. But I don't know. So now we need to figure out which book we're doing next. We did Africana, Senegal, Ethiopia today, and Saka. We know we're not doing Saka. Osteoporosis bread? Thoughts on how cooked the steak should be? Ours kind of varies. Some are like medium and some are very done. So I don't know how to answer that question, I guess, Grant. It says to your liking. So I think that's the best answer we can give.
Saka's not it.
Nope.
It was extremely hard to come by the ingredients because it's so, like, Pan-African. It is sub-Saharan, but, like, that's a lot of countries. And there's not really any, like, for some books, we do need an attempt to Westernize it to, like, support our methods just because we can't go to like 30 different grocery stores. Senegal was very good.
Mm-hmm.
This would be
What do we make out of this one?
up there for me. It's very, there's a bunch of kind of gimmicky stuff.
Mm.
Chicken thighs with red palm coconut rice and the
The ice cream.
coconut lime palm ice cream. Those are both great. Some of these are like very, I don't know, silly. Like fonio sushi.
Mm.
Fonio's a grain from Senegal. It's good, but that feels kind of like gimmicky to me. Also, Pierre sells a lot of fonio, so I assume that there's like leaning towards fonio in a lot of cases. Maybe. What do we do from Africana?
I think Africana is pretty high up for me.
Ooh, yeah, this one was great.
I really liked working out of this book in general. I think it'd be fun to do. I think my vote right now.
We did jollof out of this, right?
Yes.
Smoky jollof?
Yes. My vote right now is to work with Africana.
Mm-hmm. Or with
This was
with the
the
fried plantains.
Fried plantains and the smoky jollof. We did something else with it. I don't remember what it was.
Langoustes à la vanille would be quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
Kefta. There's a lot of coverage. There's a mango piri piri chicken that would be fun.
Grumbles. Yeah. So now the real question, I guess, is like, can we get a full week's worth of food
Yeah, I think we could easily do this one.
out of?
This one's mostly Nigerian, I believe. At least she's from Lagos.
Which would be kind of cool. We did kind of like I guess Ethiopia isn't on the edge like in BB's kitchen. It is
What do you
sort
mean?
of, but they don't like cover Ethiopia in
'Cause
in
of the
BB's
horn.
kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Africana would be my choice as well.
Yeah.
Africana by Lerato, Umah-Shaylor.
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be the one that we do
This was
the
great.
next
though.
review of. But this was good.
I blame myself for the sauce, but
Mm,
it was the third option.
yeah.
It was like the backup of the backup, you know?
Here's option number 3.
But I like arak, so I thought it would be good. I was incorrect.
Yeah. Grant's on the same page. Africana it is.
That was a fun one. I bet it'll be fun to do a whole week of it.
I
That's
think
going to
it'll
be,
be
what, 2-3 weeks from now?
Yeah.
That'll come out?
Yep.
Next week is cutting board reviews.
Oh yeah, next week we're doing cutting board reviews. I think those will be fun to release. And
What's
then
after that?
the week after that, ooh, TBD.
We were talking about doing more pantry stuff.
It might
after
be
the
more
noodles.
pantry stuff, or we're working on a pizza recipe.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, we've been working on that for a long time.
That might come out if we can nail it this week.
We basically did the same thing for pizza that we did for smash burgers. Sheet pan pizza specifically, because we think those are the best type for at home. It's quite good. Sarah made an amazing crust recipe based on her focaccia from back in the day. We tried making our own cheese.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but
Didn't end
it
up
turned
being
out
it.
pretty well.
We worked with our friends at Nona Rosa Pizza here in LA to come up with the sauce recipe. Yeah, we had a good time with it.
Mhm.
We're real close on it. I think we've got a few more iterations, but just baby iterations.
Yeah. I know. Exciting.
Okay, so the big thing with the cutting
Oh,
board.
this red cutting board.
So this one in
thing-
particular, better as a serving tray than a cutting board. It's very pretty. That's the thing it's best at. It's not actually like good for your knives. It's quite hard. And we've got some very detailed coverage talking about sanitization, how wood is actually provably, and since 1994 we've known this, the most sanitary type of cutting board. With statistics, it is wild how different they are.
Leon's gonna come after you.
Yeah, she'll do that. I sent her a text. It's like, so this took a turn. It makes sense that butcher blocks are made of wood, right? That's what we call them. Plastic is the worst for your knives, and it's the least sanitary. So generally speaking, we wouldn't recommend them for most people. But for a serving tray, something beautiful like this makes a lot of sense.
But Jessica was asking how we feel about plastic cutting boards in the dishwasher. And I think if it's something thick like this cutting board, it could probably withstand the dishwasher just fine. But if you have like thin mats.
What cutting board has ever taken more than like 30 seconds to wash off?
But still, like if you're talking like thin mats, I probably would avoid putting them in the dishwasher because a lot of times they like warp and bend, and that is the only strong opinion.
That's riding blood. You can totally submerge one. You just don't want to like leave it soaking. You can definitely submerge it though. And also after about 3 minutes, the study indicated that every wood, oak and pine were the fastest. The bacterial populations had reduced to like almost nothing after only 3 minutes without doing anything to it. And by 10 minutes, 0 flat. After 24 hours, the boards were still at, like the wooden boards were still at 0, and the plastic had multiplied. It doubled 4 separate times. So like actually more than, like it actually grew compared to decreasing. Like,
so what are you saying is you don't have to wash your cutting boards? I'm just kidding. That's not what you're saying at all. Please don't. Please continue to wash wood cutting boards.
It's crazy town. It makes sense that plastic is like the industry standard because we have NSF standards and you are required to prove that something is sanitized. That makes sense, but it is much, much safer. Dean O. Cliver, 1994. There's a New York Times article that like details this stuff.
Everybody cites this research.
It was groundbreaking, but we believed a lot of things for a long time that were not true, provably untrue, visibly untrue. Searing meat seals the juices in. Mm-hmm. Provably untrue. Flip meat, flip it back. After cooking, water will come through the surface you just seared. Very easily visible. This is the same thing, it's just less visible.
Hold on, I think I have the name of the study on my phone still.
It's a long name.
It's a long name. You know what? I took that screenshot on my laptop. Hold on. I'll find it.
Next stream, I'll have a scene set up for showing our screen so we can like open up a paper.
It's called like cutting board. Well, now I'm curious. I need to find out. Hold, please.
Dean Otis Cliver.
Dean O.
I learned that from his obituary, unfortunately.
Cliver. Yeah, he died of cancer, which is unfortunate.
Bacteria and Various Cutting Board Materials by Dean O. Cliver, Ph.D.
Fascinating.
And the summary is, government recommendation to use plastic cutting boards not based on any research. That's like the summary of the abstract, but we began our research comparing plastic and wooden cutting boards after the U.S. Department of Agriculture told us they had no scientific evidence to support the recommendation that plastic rather than wooden cutting boards be used in home kitchens. This is 1994, so yeah. Oh, this is an article that he did based on, I see.
Yeah. When we were doing the research, Bryn was like, "It's just baked plastic."
That's not how I said that.
Trying to get in our homes any way they can.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Convincing the USDA that plastic is better than wood. He's like, it's all lobbyists. Okay.
I guess
I'm just gonna keep like
I'll
eating.
just post it in the chat. What am I doing here?
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep posting these little beef cubes. Keep posting, keep eating.
Oh, it looks like Grant posted it, but we can't see it in the chat that we have. Can we see it in the YouTube app?
I totally forgot that we could post things on this. That would have been more helpful, probably.
Cannot see it, Grant, unfortunately. Post the beef cube. Does that show up, y'all? There's the paper on cutting board safety.
Oh, nice. Got it. Great. It's spam, don't click on it. Oh, I can take this off now.
Yeah. So when we saw this, we were very excited about it, but yeah, not great. It also is extremely slippery. I realize that sliding it back and forth isn't the best way to show how slippery it is, but spinning it sure shows it.
I need to get this further away from me.
The best cheap cutting board we tested
Oh, here we go.
was the IKEA Prop Mat. $9. Pretty good. It's made of beechwood, which is very gentle on your knives. It does come out of the box very like dry, so you have to oil it right away. And it's a bit coarse textured, so I sanded it and oiled it right away, and it is night and day difference. Right away after I tested it the first time.
Oh, Jessica has an interesting question. Would you make that beef and a spice combo with the spices on the meat instead of the sauce?
Totally. That would make
Yes.
a lot of sense.
It's a great question. So what, I'm just never supposed to use a plastic cutting board ever again?
It doesn't really make sense to for home use, no.
I mean, if that is what you have on hand, by all means do it. Just, you want to make sure that you wash it.
Yeah. The best thing you can do for any cutting board is to wash it quickly.
You know, meat juice on wood. Yeah, it's like reading the study, they talk about like slurries.
Yeah.
And I think they tested for
Protein
like
juice.
Salmonella, E. coli,
And
and
Listeria.
Listeria. Yes.
And all three populations significantly reduce in under 3 minutes.
Yep. Fascinating.
Like
Except for on plastic.
like it dropped to basically no
Right.
like recoverable amount is the term they used. Nuts. There's nothing wrong with using it, Ileana. It's just bad for your knives, and I mean, like, it's more like it's foolproof, more relatively foolproof to use wood, I feel like.
But all my equipment is from Restaurant Supply.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, we also use the high soft all the time too. So Steph, yes.
The thing I don't understand about the wood is the mechanism that isolates and reduces bacterial populations. That part is like less clear.
Yeah.
But the findings show that it consistently happened with oak and pine being the most efficient, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. I assume it's like capillary action, like trapping it inside the boards and preventing it from reproducing, but I don't understand enough about it.
I don't either. It's fascinating. Though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Use the cutting board that works for you.
Yeah. I mean, the one we recommend is still made of plastic. It's low density polyethylene.
I don't even know where to buy shit if it's not from Restaurant Supply. Yes.
I mean, we got our wooden one from Restaurant Supply.
Mm-hmm.
From Surface Culinary District. Williamson, oh no. No. The only thing I bought from there for the test was the two worst things.
Yes.
Both in the knife review, the Wusthof Classic Icon and the Epicurean cutting board. Both of which are just absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm. But so interesting.
Yeah. Because I think that's what most people think of when they are like,
Yeah.
oh, where do I go shopping for kitchen stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Williams-Sonoma, maybe sur la table.
Yeah.
Both not great.
Both not great.
It's unfortunate.
Indeed.
Amazon has like 0 signal. Yeah, I feel like Williams-Sonoma and sur la table are built around like some kind of weird like I'm gonna decorate my kitchen with stuff approach to cooking. I'm not actually gonna use it.
I'm gonna decorate.
I'm gonna hang it on the wall.
Yes. Like lobster tins.
Yes.
Jello molds.
Yeah. One day.
One day.
But we're gonna make Cult Flav an easy way to shop for this stuff that's actually good soon.
Hopefully.
So close. I have emails negotiating rates for it. We're like there.
Yes.
Goddamn.
So close. So hopefully we can make this a little bit easier for home cooks. Hopefully. That's the goal. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
We got the same rate as Amazon from at least one store. I think we'll get the same from everyone else.
yes.
They're paying for the same price for a listing, so that's good. Thanks, Jessica. Yeah, I feel like this was a very, very fast one compared to our usual.
It was super
We
quick.
kind of knew that. You were measing for it. I'm like, oh no.
You're measing too much. It's too much mease.
You're measing too close to the sun.
I mean, I really was. I was on one though. I was like, okay, I need to chop the onions and then I need to cube the meat. And Bern was like, slow down, crazy.
I would never say that to you.
We need to do something on camera.
There has to be something left.
It's true. It's
It's
true.
like, do I cut the meat or not?
Oh, that's great. And you finished your laundry while we finished the meal? Nice.
Damn. It was nice to,
Grant's full adulting over here.
okay, what did we like about this? What didn't we like about it? Obviously, there was a lot less people passing through, right? Peak concurrent viewers, it shows us, was 12.
Yes.
Usually, our concurrent viewers max is like 200. So that's interesting. And then our total of views was 80. Usually it's 2,400. So interesting place to be at. But I feel like the format works better.
Yes.
It feels much more comfortable to me. What do y'all think?
Didn't even need mods this time.
Well,
But
I mean, I still texted y'all to make you show up.
Watch these last games. Rebecca likes kitchen view.
It's
Yes.
much wider.
It's much wider
which is
view,
nice.
which is good. I feel like I'm less
Cramped.
cramped. Yes,
Yeah.
I can actually like stand a little bit further away. I can
Rude.
have space. What?
Hilarious.
Oh.
We haven't figured out how mods work for lives here yet. Because I literally...
Easier to get on my TV, yeah.
I set up a bunch of stuff in OBS and like Stream Element and like tested a bunch of things. And then last second I was like, fuck it. We had the simplest version of it. So, I don't know.
This will be an iterative process, I think.
Iterative.
But we'll probably do a couple more streams on YouTube just to make sure, and then go from there. Yeah.
Yeah. The important thing is like, for us, there's a lot of value in building up our YouTube to be similar in size to our TikTok. So we'll see. That would make it much more sustainable as a business for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, Rebecca. They all became friends through these streams. I mean, they are now, but like, it wasn't like people we knew ahead of time, except for Jeannie. Sarah's my mom.
Yeah, no, I think everybody on here, aside from Jeannie, are people that we met through streaming stuff
through
and
content.
like working on content. Yeah, so welcome to the friend group, Rebecca and Ace.
We here now. It's the cult. We just call it the cult. That was the whole intention, was to have like a small, like very passionate group about food.
Yep.
That's why it's called Cult Flav in the first place. We're holding here.
I'm not part of any cult. Okay, Mossy.
Nice try.
You keep telling yourself that.
No. I think the way that, Ileana DM'd us a while back asking if we'd review her book, but I already bought it.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get around to it.
No, I think, Ileana, I think you emailed us.
Oh.
About it, because I remember emailing you back and saying, like, Bryn already got it. Don't worry about it.
She's like, can I send you a free book to review? I was like, Bryn already bought it. It's pre-order. It's coming.
When's the next ritual?
Next Thursday, right? We'll do them every Thursday.
We'll do them every Thursday, unless we're, like, busy. Oh, yeah, last Thursday we weren't able to because we were at an event that didn't go as well as we wanted.
It wasn't very fun. But we did it anyway. We went down there Wednesday, and we came back late Thursday night. I was like, damn it, if we come back like 3 hours earlier, we could have streamed.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Would have been more fun to do a stream than be at that event, but we tried it.
Oh, Ileana.
Oh.
No, Ileana couldn't believe that was our actual feelings about her cookbook. If that tells you anything about how that like relationship went. I think she thought that we were giving her the benefit of the doubt where we wouldn't other people, but like we definitely didn't, and in fact we were harder on Diasporican than other books. So
yeah, I think for me, I was like, well, she's reached out to us. I want to make sure that we're not being biased. So I was specifically like trying to be harder on it.
Right.
But it was hard to be hard on that book because it was really
good.
It was really well written. It was really easy for like a home cook to understand it, and I appreciate that.
Maybe
and
the most approachable book we've reviewed.
I don't want to like embarrass you, Ileana, but like you did good work.
But I mean, the Beard Awards are such a shit show. I mean, who can even trust people who win Beard Awards?
Oh.
There you go. You got on.
No, Bryn.
Totally teasing. Great book.
Yeah. And I stand by that.
And also maybe the best Beard Awards acceptance speech I've ever seen.
Oh,
Top
I don't
tier.
think I saw your acceptance speech, but I'm going to look it up now.
She basically like roasts the whole industry. It's great.
Oh,
In particular,
awesome.
the Beard Foundation.
Awesome. I love that.
At least that's the way I interpreted it. Gatekeepers. That's basically what it did. Yeah.
Fuck y'all, you're racist.
Ileana, what's the new book pitch? Come on, let's do it. Bust it open live on stream.
She's not going to say anything.
Oh, no. No way.
She's like, no.
Did I think it was funny? She's 6'13". It's only been 16 days since then. Try again. We got this.
You got another one.
If they reject it, can't you pass it on to someone else? I thought it was like right of first refusal.
Oh, yeah.
I assume it was your previous publisher. Oh, 6 out of 13 times. It's like fundraising. God damn.
It is like fundraising, yeah. Oof.
God damn.
It's so sad.
I just flashed back to when I was fundraising for my last business, and I was like, oh God.
He almost had a heart attack. He was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I remember
Hundreds
that.
of no's over the course of like 2 months.
Yeah.
Almost broke me. I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore.
Ooh, moving on to the television concept. Interesting. Interesting.
Ilyana's grocery games. No, I'm just kidding. What? Let's.
Okay. Well.
What is a good Ilyana alliteration? This is the challenge, I think. We're both. This is the most boring stream
I know.
on
I'm
the
like
face of
deep
the
in
earth.
thought. Deep in thought over here about like what could the name of
See
your
the
show
gears
be?
turning.
Oh, based on the book. Oh, okay. So you're not trying to be like a reality TV show host. Got it.
Ilyana explains pastelillos.
Munching with the Maisonettes.
Wow.
Good one, Carter. Dear God, no.
Ilyana tells you you're wrong about Puerto Rican history. The show is called The Jones Act. The best piece of legislation ever. God damn.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah. Ilyana Maisonette loves the Jones Act and will die on that hill.
That's the whole thing?
Yep, that's the
The
title.
whole title?
It's a nice, clean, short title.
Very clean. Everyone's gonna remember that.
It
So
def-
snappy.
Subtitle, it definitely hasn't hurt the island or its people at all.
Nope.
Fuck.
Okay, in all seriousness, it is cool that you think about doing a documentary documenting the diaspora and the food of the U.S. docu-series. That's cool.
Yeah. Puerto Rican food in the U.S., I assume.
Sorry, yes.
That's how I read that sentence, at least. Just doing a full Bourdain on us.
Oh, could you? Would you?
Someone give Sarah a drink? Documentary. Sarah went tequila tonight, which is a bold strategy.
This is my second drink of the night. So, give me one margarita.
Sarah doesn't know what the list of things is in that song. She just keeps quoting it, and it gets better every time. She just knows it's 1 margarita, 2 margaritas, 3 margaritas, and she makes up the rest. It's fucking top tier.
Yep. I definitely did that.
Sarah's version of the 1 margarita song and Flying a Boss are the songs of the summer. I can't think of Flying a Boss's song's name. I know that they're a band, not a song, but it's great.
I don't remember it, but I
I've
probably
seen it
fuck
yesterday.
it up. Yep. Definitely went there.
Yep.
All week I've just been singing that song on repeat and changing.
Give me 1 margarita and something completely random.
Just changing it all the time. It's very fun. Especially.
Give me 1 margarita. I'm gonna order some postage. Give me 2 margaritas. The next one goes.
I think.
Put it in my tush, so it gets funnier. She did think that one said "put it in my bush," which I thought was great.
I didn't think it was.
Put it in the fucking hedgerow.
Flavors with Ileana. Oh shit. Yeah. That's been my week. Singing that song on repeat.
I think it's Sasson. It's gotta be Sasson, right? Mayo ketchup, the show.
Ooh. That's funny.
Is it?
No.
Whenever someone says something that's funny, you know it's really funny.
That's funny.
Top tier. Great feedback.
Good job.
Thank you for collaborating with me.
You did a great job. Excellent work.
She's taking a writer's
all
credit
around.
on
International ingredients. I love that people are getting into this.
I think the show is called By Ileana Sasson and Adobo with Ileana Maison. I feel like it's probably already like the placeholder title is probably just Diasporican, which makes so much sense, but it gets funnier. The team over at Burlap and Barrel is extremely nice.
Mm-hmm.
We had a call with them about some blends a while back, but never ended anywhere we wanted to be, I think. Very lovely people, though.
Nerds. Yeah, you're right, Ileana.
Oh my god. I think I found several producers that can make us custom cutting boards. Now that I know that Yoshihiro's lying about what their cutting board's made of, because I found their producer.
So chaotic, Bryn.
God damn. What a twist. I don't think it was like malicious. I think they just don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, you think their marketing team probably doesn't understand?
No, I think they're a knife company that doesn't understand how cutting boards work. Like material science of cutting boards. They said it was soft PVA, but that's like wood glue.
Mm-hmm.
Which made some sense to me, but like it's low density polyethylene, which is a very common material. It's Ziploc bags. That makes so much more sense.
Bryn,
God damn.
This is the rant tonight, folks.
God.
Bryn rants about materials.
Sarah sent so many emails to producers
So
trying to
many
find a
emails.
way to produce Yoshihiro cutting boards. One, my favorite detail, the pricing list for their producer says that those cost them $10 a piece to produce for the largest ones. Which is, I mean, a 12x margin is pretty wild. That does seem intense.
It's a little robbery-ish.
I'm sure there's like import costs associated with it as well, but like I usually think anything above like a 200% margin is like abusive.
Yeah. You're all gonna want to drink for this rant because he's
No,
gonna go off on
I'm
it
almost
for a
done.
minute. Okay.
But it turns out that LDP is all they are. They're just rectangles made of LDP.
Which is Ziploc bags. if
Said
you're
that
wondering.
earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Real easy to come by, turns out. So I've contacted many manufacturers here in LA. We're going to see if we can do a black one, a pink one, and a black, white, and pink marble one.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like a swirly one.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was emailing a bunch of producers and I was asking for soft PVA, all of them all of them wrote back and they were like, "What
The fuck are you talking about?"
you talking about? And I was like, I don't know.
No, it's real. I can bring you one.
I have no idea. I'm trying.
But it sounds like we can probably produce the same cutting board at great margins for under $50, which would be lovely.
TJ Maxx cutting boards. We got a Maxinista amongst us.
God damn it. I forgot that existed for a minute. Fuck. I haven't seen a broadcast commercial in so long. When Sarah first started dating me, I had two...
No, I remember that
they
from Broad City.
Oh, interesting. What was the... Was it Jewelry Barn? What was the fucking...
Oh, Dress Barn.
Dress Barn. I wore Dress Barn earrings. I thought they were TJ Maxx for a minute. I definitely had TJ Maxx earrings at one point. I had like really shitty fake gold hoops, I'm pretty sure, from Dress Barn. The photos are extremely funny. I also had a faux hawk and she dated me. What?
It was a mistake.
No longer doing live on TikTok for the first foreseeable future. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, we'll get there.
We might go back.
Sarah's holding the bubbles with her hand, and I adore you so much. We're going to do YouTube for a little bit. We're at least going to test it out because it has much better streaming tools, and also we need to start investing more aggressively in our YouTube channel. It was one of our big goals for this year. We have not been effective at it because we've had so many other things we've been working on, but Sarah has produced...
This is drink number 3, Ileana.
Sarah has produced so many YouTube versions of videos that y'all have seen that have been sitting there waiting for me to put covers on them, but I've been programming our website instead. So it's been a process. We're trying to get our YouTube shit together. Do we need help? What do you mean? No, we just this is actually an ongoing issue. We're trying to get to the point where we can have staff. The best thing...
Oh, you're not a YouTube girly, though. That's interesting.
Literal web designer. Nice. Me too. Therein lies the challenge. But I've also, over time, become an engineer. This is my first project where I've actually designed the back end as well, which has been fun. Challenging, but fun.
Yeah.
I'm traditionally a front-end... I'm a designer, and then I got into front-end engineering, and I sold that company to Microsoft.
You need more of
So it was
yous.
good enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I need more of me's. Oh, God. I die. But we should talk. We should talk anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm bad at giving people trust.
Yep, he really is.
But I do need help. I know that. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Yep.
I was raised on a budget, so if I can do a thing, I'm doing it myself.
Yep. Love that.
Oh, Grant, we appreciate you, but
Stop. Go to Scotland. You deserve it, dude. You gotta do your thing.
Astrobiology, apparently. Fuck.
Astrobiology. Nonsense. Oh, do you want to talk about the stars?
What do you mean?
No? Okay.
Why would I want to talk about stars? Oh, the gravitational wave stuff? Pulsars. I don't think they're technically stars. They used to be stars.
Sure. Former stars.
Grant. Bro. The stars.
We were talking about jobs. Hire me.
Monacy.
Oh, okay.
Engineers, let's fucking go. Grant, how do you feel about the pulsar array.
Does anybody else know about the pulsar array?
The first thing I said to Sarah was, okay, so 68 pulsars. And she goes, not 69, god damn it.
It's like, why aren't there 69? We got to find one more.
So I read the papers.
Just call it the nice wave.
A nice wave?
I don't know.
Girl, make that gravitational wave roll. Welcome to our house on a nightly.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
But this is it, honestly.
This is what we do, is we stand in the kitchen, say buck wild shit to each other, I guess.
Yep.
Give me one margarita, I'm gonna take out the garbage. Fuck. I keep wanting to try
The
this.
GWB is a very cool concept, Grant says. Very diplomatic answer of you, Grant.
The man's a scientist.
You are
Call
a
him Dr.
scientist.
Grant.
I'm sorry, Dr. Grant. Can we call you Dr. Grant? You're going to get your PhD, right?
Dr. Locke.
Dr. Locke?
Lochter.
So much better. I love it so much.
I'm such an idiot.
We're gonna start
Why do
calling.
you tolerate me?
We're gonna start addressing you by calling you doctor now. The doctor's in the house. Dr. Grant. We're gonna call you doctor
See,
anyway.
this is the benefit of having your own cult. Yeah. No, waters would be a great idea.
Yeah, you're right.
Do I want water? No.
You're right.
Should
Okay.
we have water?
You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Oh god, she's going for the Shark Tank.
Okay, Steph.
Master Grant is what I'm hearing. Master Lock? There's a joke here.
There is a joke here.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. We'll do more water. Absolutely.
Master Lock was very funny, I thought.
Water.
We done did a water. Does it taste like sharks?
I don't know. Every time I drink out of this thing, though, I feel like I should be vaping.
Should be vaping?
Mm-hmm.
I like that we now can see like actual fidelity about gravitational waves instead of just like the tiny, tiny ones. It's very cool. How do you build a galaxy-sized telescope? Just look at other places, I guess.
How do you solve a problem like Maria, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel pretty or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't watched enough of that to understand.
You haven't watched enough of The Sound of Music?
Oh, I thought that was from West Side Story. I'm an idiot.
Oh, no. It's from Sound
Isn't
of
she
Music.
also Maria?
No, she's not. No, Judy Garland is not also Maria in...
Maria's not. Or Judy Garland is in West Side Story, I don't think.
Judy Garland is in Sound of Music.
No?
Yes.
Julie?
Judy.
Julie.
Oh, Julie Andrews.
There we go.
It is Julie Andrews.
I was like,
Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Everybody's like, what now?
Tots.
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hands? I know. How do you hold a moonbeam in your hands? Oh my god, I thought this was water. It's not. Yes, Julie Anders. Fuck. Judy Garland. That's Wizard of Oz.
You just did a Judy Garland impression that
Yeah,
was definitely
it was like Liza Minnelli.
Catherine. A little Liza Minnelli.
It was a little Liza Minnelli, but that's her daughter,
What's
so.
her name? Catherine.
Hepburn?
Yeah. He's a stalker.
He's a stalker. I was waiting for my TikTok.
We were in your Instagram notifs, sneaking up on you.
Great peppercorns. Yes, I want to know this.
Let's all get heartbroken together.
Famous people when they die.
Dean Cliver.
He's already dead.
Dean Otis Cliver. No.
Okay, Julie Anders. Maggie Smith. Yes.
Julie Andrews, Queen of Genovia.
End of statement. It's just those two.
VidCon fucking sucked, bro. We came back earlier.
Sir Ian McKellen. Okay, that's
But-
also good. Dolly. Okay, Dolly's a good one too, Carter.
Man, the whole crew's here.
All right. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
made
You
it.
wanted to talk about VidCon real quick.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, VidCon was not as fun as we wanted it to be.
Did I think we were big enough to get into the TikTok party? Yes. Were we? No.
Yeah.
Did we stop by to see if we could get in on our way out of town? Yes. Because we were so bored. Don't be sorry. It's totally fine. We came back. We did so much stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot done actually when we go.
I feel like we were very motivated by how boring it was.
Yeah.
We didn't get into
The
the,
whole-
high.
yeah.
We should have applied to be feature creators. We would have gotten into everything.
The
I didn't
whole
know that
time,
you could
though-
apply to do that.
Sorry. The whole time though we were like, we could be doing other things instead
So
of being
last
here.
year, they were letting people in who had like enough followers. This year was like if you were on a list only. If we'd been featured creators, we'd been on the list. We'd gotten to do all the fun
Do
stuff.
you need me to make some calls? No, Master Lock, we don't.
Master Lock? Oh, it's 45 minutes away from us. It's not very far, so it was totally fine.
Oh yeah. It was in Anaheim,
Yeah, very close to
so
us.
pretty close to where we live, but
Yeah, low cost, low effort.
yeah, when we rolled up to the TikTok party too, the whole time I was like looking on the outside, I was like, "Oof, this is
Yeah. I know it was not your vibe,
yeah,
but
it's like,
I had
this is
so much fun there
not
last
my
year.
vibe.
Like, one of the benefits is that you get a lot of trust going into it. So, like, I was in there because I bribed a guard last year. I bribed security to let me into it. And then people just give me their phone numbers. So I just have a bunch of, like, very popular TikTokers in my phone, which is very fun. I don't think they know who I am at all. But they just gave me their phone numbers. And that was great.
Excellent.
Very convenient if we want to do, like, collab stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I have HWoo's number.
Yeah.
For example. It's very silly. I just went after all the food ones. What's the bartending guy who hangs out with HWoo? I can't remember his name. Very goofy stuff. Yeah, not that far away. But like that aspect, like where you just go in with a bunch of trust because no one else is supposed to be there. So good. Even if the vibe is not quite it.
Ooh. Who are we gonna collab with? You met a former clown.
We've been talking about a bunch of collabs, but
I love
the
it.
big one, the one that we've been talking to, brands about is we want to do an award show.
I think an award show would be really fun. We could call it the Flavies.
Yep.
Um,
Our whole thing's reviews anyway, but have it be like a people's choice kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get some sponsors together, get some like cool food creators as hosts. Great. That'd be fucking fun.
Mm-hmm. That would be super fun. She stopped you in a Target to compliment your tattoos. I love that so much.
Do you remember when we were at Sunset Boulevard Target?
I need more water.
And that guy stopped me.
Steph will
He's
be
like,
proud of me.
how many stars you got there?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, oh, you should have 5 because I think you're 5 stars.
Yes, I do remember that, and I loved it.
Just an old man.
Yes.
Really wanted to tell me that.
Amazing. Oh, I loved it.
The funniest.
Please tell him more.
And then we ran into, what's her name? Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Like right after that. What's her name? Kristen Bell.
Yep, you got it. Yeah, I think an award show would be really, really fun. Yeah, 5 stars.
Curse.
It was amazing. It was like in a Target. Oh,
Walking through the grocery section.
amazing.
Oh, nice tattoos. How many stars you got there? Weird question.
Amazing.
What a twist.
Yeah, I think an award show would be really fun. We've got a lot of details to work out, but I don't know. Could be a good time. Definitely an end of the year thing, though, I think, right?
Yeah. I think we probably wouldn't do it this year.
Yeah. But
If we could pull it off early next year for 2023, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely beginning of 2025 for 2024. It's weird that we think in that timeline now.
Yeah. But it would be fun to get everybody else's take on, like, what categories we should have.
We're adding so many categories to our site,
Yeah.
which will be helpful. But there are some things like creators, authors, things like that. I don't think we should review, but should be categories there, and we'll just exempt ourselves from everything.
This is wine for people who don't like wine. What is the wine? I need to know.
It's wine drink.
Is it blue? I hope it's blue. And the only reason I hope it's blue is because of Parks and Recreation, where Ben Wyatt gets drunk on blue wine.
My biggest challenge with the whole brand is like
Boda Box Breeze. Yes. Amazing.
I feel like we built the brand around liking things, but we're most famous for like
Not liking
things, which is such a weird place to be. 'Cause I feel like the difference is we like home cooked more than we like brands. Whereas every other creator is like, I love brands. Brands give me money. Brands.
Yeah. We're like, no, if it doesn't help people actually, then they should not be promoting this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like most of our time is spent liking things, but I feel like a lot of our content time is spent not liking things.
Yeah.
But that's mostly around trying to help people find things that they'll actually enjoy. And so we're a bit harder on some products than
Cardboard
others.
noodles.
God, they were so
Perfect
bad.
example. Cardboard noodles.
As soon as that video was released, I threw those
Awful.
noodles away. Sarah's like, hold on to them just in case.
Seriously, the whole week I was like, you
Gone.
cannot throw these away yet. We need them for reference. I was like, when the video goes
Offensive.
out the door, you can toss them. Before then, you cannot.
So offensive. That was one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
I want to empower you to hate things more. I know, I'm very diplomatic in the things that I review because I'm that type of person that's like, well, people took time to get this thing out into the world and it feels bad to shit on it.
I actually feel better shitting on Emmy in particular because, one, it's a really genuinely bad product, but two, they're coming from the startup ecosystem rather than like the traditional route, which is fine, all that, but I've failed in that same space. So like having gone through that, I feel more comfortable like being aggressive with it.
But why do you feel more comfortable? Like,
because I've been there.
well, they were wrong probably. Yeah.
Like the fact that I've gone through that, I'm like, oh, well, I understand kind of what it feels like to have a bad product in the market.
Yeah.
And I wish I had known earlier.
Yeah. That's true.
If they've still got runway, they've got time to fix it.
Honestly, where did you go? Where have you been?
She went to do her little arm pump game. She does this. This is all she does.
What are they adding? See, this is why we don't throw them away. Okay, so what is Emmy adding to noodles that make them so awful?
Pumpkin seeds.
It's probably, yes, they're like a green color. It doesn't show in the actual video, but in person, I don't know if anybody has ever, please let me know in the comments.
The
if you've
primary ingredient is pumpkin seed.
But they're green when they come out of the package cooked. It is the weirdest.
They smell terrible.
Yeah.
They feel terrible.
Yes.
They taste terrible.
They look terrible. It's just how did we allow this? And the thing that drives me the most crazy is when the photo on the packaging is so misleading.
It's yellow.
Because it looks like normal noodles that you would get from any instant noodle package. And then they come out green? Are you fucking kidding me?
So their whole goal is to increase the amount of protein.
That was the only time that I was like legitimately pissed and I felt swindled.
They're trying to increase the amount of protein in instant noodles, but I don't think that instant noodles are a good place to put it if you have to make them taste bad. Instant noodles are very much in the guilty pleasure category, and it's okay to just take protein powder, which is much, much cheaper, much better for you. Like, you have more control. It just doesn't make sense to put them in instant noodles.
Yeah.
It's a very silly thing to do.
So use chickpeas. Yeah. Also, good advice. I don't know what they were thinking with the pumpkin seed stuff.
Right.
They probably had some food scientist tell them that pumpkin seeds were the next big thing and they were trying to get on top of it or something.
If you know the like foaminess that like the old school instant noodles have, these are like the intensified version of that, where it feels like they're like extruded.
No one's eating
styrofoam.
instant noodles to hit their macros. Is a really great point, Rebecca.
What? I've been doing that this whole time. I have been eating all the Kiki's ones though. Those are delicious. Fuck.
Yeah.
The scallion noodles and the Sichuan noodles. The Sichuan are my favorite with some pickles on them.
Yeah, I think you like the scallion
Incredible.
more than I did, but
Well, because it has shallot sauce.
yeah. But those are tasty. The only hang up that I have about the Kiki stuff is that it's not even a hang up. It's like the instructions are not written in English.
Oh, they're all icons.
Right. So you have to know your way around an instant noodle. I wouldn't recommend
Well,
this for beginners.
You have to know how boiling works.
Right.
That's about it.
Because all you have are like these icons that show you what to do, but you can't, unless you read Mandarin, maybe? I think that's the...
Yeah, it's Mandarin.
Then you might struggle. I don't read Mandarin well, so I would struggle if this was my first package.
I think most of the symbols are similar across languages, but like it's the same set of symbols as kanji too. So I don't know that it's a reading Mandarin, but yeah, speaking Mandarin is different.
I'll teach a course in advanced instant noodle. Yes, Tatiana.
Oh, David Chang is something. Translate just reads Mandarin. Great, love that. Good to know.
Yep.
I know it's like Chinese and like simplified Chinese.
Yeah, the noodles of the Momofuku are really good. The sauces are lacking, so I think everybody is correct to like amp them up and change them and make them a noodle that you can actually enjoy.
That's just not how we're gonna review them.
But it's hard to do that in a review because it's like if you want an actual review of the actual thing, it's not good. But if you want to get creative, then yeah, you can probably make it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Sarah got some whack ass wellness noodles too.
Oh yeah, I did.
We
We
didn't
didn't
test
review them, but I'll show you them.
I refuse to taste them. Their key ingredient is bam nut. which is so funny to me.
I know. I thought they were weird as shit. Okay.
Regeneration, it says in big letters on the side of the box.
This is the box. I don't know if anyone has tried these before, but they are some wild stuff.
Charcoal noodles.
It is. Bam nut noodles. That's like this white one. Charcoal noodles with mushroom pepper seasoning. Moringa
Moringa's good.
noodles. And pumpkin noodles, which we know are going to be not great.
With cheeky curry seasoning.
Love it. Cheeky. Cheeky.
Yeah, it says cheeky.
It does say cheeky.
It's a good source of protein.
Yay. Yeah.
Bam nut. Wait, it says each... Oh, one block. What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm thinking about
What
maybe
if
seeing if
foods-
my brother-in-law wants to take them home with him. He's not on this, right? Okay, yeah, he's not here. Cause I don't know, he's got kids
What?
that need to eat well.
That want to eat bad food?
Oh, they smell really bad.
They're gonna hate you. I'm giving them Pokemon cards
Yeah,
and you're
okay.
giving them bad noodles?
Here, you want some of these bad noodles? Actually, I haven't tried them, so I can't declare whether or not they're good or bad, but
Rough.
I don't know.
The silent of noodles?
I'm trying to decide if I want to try these or not, or just like offer them to other people.
We do have a ton of instant noodles to offer the children who will lose their minds.
We do have a ton of instant noodles to offer them, yeah.
I know when I was their age, a significant portion of my diet was instant noodles.
Pokemon cards are better than bad noodles, yes.
Are my Pokemon cards here yet?
Yeah. I see, yes, Tatiana, I agree with you. I probably don't need to try them to know. But what is TOTK? Is that
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah. Okay. I think it's Emily Peppercorns.
Yep. Oh, yes. This kid is going to lose his mind.
It was our nephew's birthday and we missed it, so we got
Like a
him
week ago.
a
2
birthday
weeks ago?
present. Oh, I can wrap it for him. I'm so excited.
That's what you're excited about?
I love wrapping gifts. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Last time I was at their house, I fell asleep. He stole my Switch and started playing Pokemon Violet on it. So he's going to lose his mind.
Yeah. I especially love wrapping gifts for kids because I feel like kids really enjoy unwrapping presents, like way more than adults. So I get a lot of joy out of wrapping gifts for kids in particular.
Why not? You don't have anything else to do tonight?
Yeah, nothing else to do.
It was like we have to stop at 9 because I have so much to do. I guess there's tomorrow as well. Okay. I finished all 5 temples and then mapped all 3 layers and then bailed because I got bored and I needed to get work done. I kind of needed to wear myself out on it. And so I probably won't play again until DLC comes out. Probably. I'm pretty bored of it right now.
How are you liking it though, Emily? Barin.
I've got all the kids. Got my cool gang to run around with.
He'll be right back.
No, I won't.
Just kidding. Maybe he's gone.
Now we can actually connect all of our stuff. I
Excellent.
couldn't hook up a lot of peripherals for the stream. USB dock, what's up? What is that? Oh, it hooks on. Weird.
Emily's done 2 temples and finished the Master Sword quest. And now, farming shrines.
Sounds like you were farming shrines beforehand. If you finished the Master Sword already. I spent so much time trying to get all the clothes. I totally get that. Oh, it's a bag. That's weird. I have a problem where, like, if I get too into a story, I get, like, really addicted. So, when I first started, I bailed out after, like, the first island because I thought it was, the island was miserable. I hate that it's, like, a one-way thing. I was so angry about it. I thought that was a terrible experience for, like, getting into a game. Then once I got into it, I was like, oh, shit. Now I'm hooked. Fuck. And then I just kind of wore myself out exploring the underground. And I was like, all right, I'm out. At least for a while.
It's not too late. Oh, okay. Rebecca, what do you play?
Pokemon's great.
Do you play anything?
Pokemon's probably my favorite game series ever.
Wait, what is everybody else playing right now? We've got a few people that
Sarah,
are
what's your
doing
favorite video game?
I mean, the only one that can keep my attention long enough is Stardew Valley.
Makes sense.
Most other video games I get really bored with. The only other video game that I could see all the way through was Firewatch. And
You played all of Pokemon Sword.
Pokemon Sword, and then I think another one was like Don't Starve.
Yep.
A long time ago.
Survival games. Anything like base building, I feel like you get into.
Yeah. Stardew. I'm pretty excited for the Chocolatier.
Haunted Chocolatier?
Haunted Chocolatier Stardew Valley. I think that's going to be really fun.
It's not Stardew Valley.
Sorry.
It's a game
It's
called
just
Haunted Chocolatier.
Haunted
It's its own thing.
Okay.
Does it look like it's a lot of Stardew Valley? Yes.
Okay. Monopolize this chat.
Have not played Cozy Grove. Seen it a bunch. Haven't played it.
I might.
Titanfall 2 is the greatest movement ever applied to a video game, I think. Is Pikmin? Animal Crossing are good. We've played a bunch of Lego games.
Lego games are fun and easy. Yes.
Skyrim, yes. Metroid Dread, man. Whew.
Metroid Dread.
You watched me play that for a while. I very quickly ejected from that one. I love Metroidvanias, but that one wasn't it for me.
I don't remember.
I got really frustrated on the fire level.
Did anybody play Firewatch? Here? You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really fun walking simulator.
Yeah.
Where you think something happens and then it didn't.
Also just love a phone game.
Yep.
Oh, you played it too. Oh, Ace, you weren't into it? Okay. I don't know. I liked it. I think I liked the storyline better than I actually liked anything else. I think I liked it because I was like, oh, we can either fall in love with the woman on the phone or we don't have to. It's like a whole...
I don't think you can fall in love with her.
It's like a Sam and Diane situation.
What do you think Sam and Diane is?
A will they, won't they?
I guess technically.
Yeah. I thought that was fascinating. I was like, oh man, twisty.
New games in the app. Interesting. I'm a big crossword boy. I lose my mind with the crossword puzzle. I did delete the New York Times crossword puzzle.
Yeah, crossword puzzles for you.
From my phone.
And Jeopardy.
Oh, fuck, I love Jeopardy. Trivia is... Ugh.
This guy loves Jeopardy.
I just love trivia in general. I only store useless information. My grandma, who taught me how to cook, taught me how to do crosswords, and I think there's definitely something there.
In crosswords?
I think we just like had similar like thinking processes.
Oh yeah.
Probably because she like was my babysitter for so much of my formative years.
Yeah, you and Helen definitely had similar thought processes. She's a feisty old woman. Jeopardy.
I don't have NYT Mini. I don't have any of the NYT stuff anymore. Microsoft used to pay for my subscription, but now they don't, so I don't have one.
Wait, how much is the subscription?
It's like $2. It's not expensive. It's time expensive.
Oh, but you don't have the time for it.
Because I will do every crossword I have access to.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, probably better if you don't have access to that, huh?
When I don't have access to it, or have a video game addicted to, I will work out. I will get stuff done.
Yeah.
I will do a lot of things.
You'll actually do things.
I'll be a real ass human.
Shout out Grandma Helen.
Grandma Helen. Best one to ever do it. I don't know what just happened till Master Lock. No Wordle. What's your Wordle word?
I've never played Wordle.
Best 5-letter word, sorry.
Oof, I've never played Wordle.
Just pick a word, dude.
Fox.
That took you 0 time.
Okay. All right.
Yodel's good.
Yodel.
All right. Yep. You gotta cover more vowels.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. I've never played this game before.
Focus would work, right? Right in the same wheelhouse.
Absolutely.
It's
sure. He uses Grant. Grant uses Grant. Love it. Seeds.
That's a bad word because you're doing double SWE. Just looking at what's on my t-shirt, you fucking ass from that. Double E.
Oh, you can't do doubles?
No, you don't want to. It's not efficient.
Repo.
That's 4.
Repot.
That's actually not a bad word, honestly.
Sometimes Quest. Excellent. Tears.
Wow, there's some good ones here. Ratio is great. I like that one a lot. Tears is good. Tears is highly effective. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe repot is the thing. You know,
No.
thanks to your shirt.
Statistically, it's not. But I like the idea.
Statistically, it's not?
Yeah,
Why?
because the P is a waste of a letter.
What?
Yeah.
How? I don't understand. I don't understand Wordle. Sorry.
Well, you're looking for the like most frequently occurring letters and as many of them as you can get.
But no doubles.
Yeah, of course no doubles, because you want as many letters as you can get. What are you doing to me?
Leaf. Nope, that's 4.
Leafs?
Leaves.
Fleas?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
This is a great game. Sarah's not bad.
Oh.
Juice if I'm feeling spicy. I do feel like the best way to approach the game, like the best way to do it in the spirit of the game, is to always come up with a new word. Right? Like off the dome. But it's inefficient at solving the puzzle, which is the challenge. Like ideally you'd have your like first 3 or 4 figured out, which seemed like there are a few that did. Right. The answer might be doubles for sure.
Inefficient to start with double letters.
Because if you have more of the same letter, at best you're going to find the position
Wild.
more efficiently.
I have these types of games intimidate me because I'm so bad at spelling.
It's all the letters you don't use. I love the way you spell. It's artful.
Thanks.
It's so creative.
Thanks.
Everyone's so creative.
Listen, this is how I think things should be spelled.
Xylil, damn. That sure is double.
It's kind of like Hangman.
It
Okay.
is basically Hangman. Very
I
similar.
could get into that maybe.
No.
Maybe not. Is it too much spelling?
I don't think you would enjoy it.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to try it now. If he tells me that I'm not going to.
I don't think it's like a spelling thing. I think it's more like a letter placement puzzle.
Mm.
You're just trying to come up with words that may have something in a different place.
Well, now I'm going to try it.
I'm not trying to discourage you from doing that, to be clear.
I know.
I don't think you'll be very excited about it.
Well, because you don't think I'm going to be very excited about it, now I need to try it, don't I?
Great. I love our relationship.
Mama?
Surprises you that Sarah's bad at spelling?
Really? Thank you. I'm glad that it surprises you I'm bad at spelling.
It's one of your defining features.
I am horrible at spelling.
It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
Especially as someone
I
who's
know,
like,
I'm a book girly,
yeah.
but I have no
You sure
idea.
do read a lot.
I do read a lot, but for some reason, most of it, when I try to think about how a word is spelled...
She's there for the horniness, not for the spelling.
No, that's not it.
How do you read words like chail?
It's kale, by the way.
It's
not,
kale?
Yes.
And Kale entered her is extremely funny.
Dude, Bryn, you don't know.
That's the only thing I know about that book. She ate kale. That's all I'm hearing.
I mean, basically, yeah.
A real tiny room situation.
You thought it was jail?
Fuck, dog. I don't read that fantasy bullshit. No,
Whatever.
when I was a kid, fucking fantasy shit was like Menzo Baranzin and Drizzt.
A bouquet of flowers. It's so good stuff. The horny police are coming for you. I know, right? Oh, I've heard of Six of Crows. And like, Fourth Wing is another one that everybody's talking about right now, but I'm a little bit like, is it actually good?
Why? Because Kale doesn't enter her?
No, it's not. Okay. Completely different space and time. Stupid. I know you're baiting me, and I know I'm falling for it, but...
You always do. Guys, I had a really good joke the other day about calling... I knew there was a Cassian character, and I knew that she was texting her friend about some threesome or something like that, and I called it a Cassian and/or, and I was so proud.
You're getting like two different genres mixed up. That's the problem, Bren. It's not even the same world.
Because I did a Star Wars to it, and a wordplay.
Stupid. Hold on. Grant's saying things. I need to read this.
Master Lock, what's up?
Incoherent.
Incoherent.
I mean, clearly I haven't let it go.
What's our stream health looking like? Our stream has been healthy this whole time and has never changed. I love that for us. Look at
Excellent.
that. Aw, beans. Yeah, where is Mossy with her perv jokes? I'm gonna take a photo of that to send to her.
Man, ugh. The idea of being in a spelling bee
They're so much fun.
makes my skin crawl.
They're so much
Just
fun.
the amount of anxiety that my whole body would feel if I were in a spelling bee,
How far
I
do you
would
think
be
you'd get?
a mess.
Would you make it to regionals?
No, God, no. No, God, no. I'd maybe make it to the second or third round before my body completely seized up and was like, we don't. Just give up. Just stop. Stop doing anything. The winning word was recyclable?
Emily versus Brent. Let's go!
You can't be serious. The winning word was recyclable? I think I could at least get that.
Nope.
Yeah,
As someone married to you, I gotta say,
I think I could.
hey, all power to you. I really hope you can.
Yeah, I think I can.
Spell recyclable.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Now I'm on the spot and I'm anxious and I'm sweating.
I'm not thinking, I'm just sweating. It's something she yelled at me from across the room yesterday. I'm not stinky, but I'm sweating a lot.
Bam nut noodles. Ribbons of mayo to the top.
Spell bam nut.
No, I'm sweating. Oh God.
I think I get recyclable. Okay, spell recyclable. Immediately sweats.
No, I'm sweating. Oh my God. Give me a very like Tina from Bob's Burgers in that way, like, get me out of here. Everything's sweating.
The way this is so common.
I was a really bad test taker too. Do we have other bad test takers? I was a really bad test taker.
I feel like I passed high school only on tests. I did have a deal with my math teacher to let me sleep and do crosswords in class as long as I kept a B. And it was all tests. I never did homework.
I would hate that so much. The only way I survived school was because of the homework.
I don't know what that means.
Because I didn't have to be in front of people. I could like be.
You don't have to be in front of people for tests usually. All of our tests were oral and in public.
What school did you go to?
Sarah.
I think it was just like, you don't want to be the last one to turn the test in. It's timed most of the time. And
What are you talking about? It's like the length of the class.
yeah, it's the length of the class, but you also don't want to be the last one to turn the test in. So you're like, oh God, it's done with. So I'm not the last one to die. It's very stressful.
This
It's
is so much to
extremely
process.
stressful.
I did get my only ever.
See, we have more people who freaked out. Okay, Emily doesn't get it. That's fine. You're a speller. We get it.
I think the only D I ever got in school was in math in 6th grade.
Grant's a big fan of tests.
And I cried about it.
Dr. Grant, of course. Okay, I'm sorry. You cried about a what?
I got a D in math in 6th grade. It's the worst score I ever got on anything.
sorry.
I don't care.
Well, you did.
I bought my teacher a board game.
Oh, okay. One teacher called them celebrations of knowledge. I mean, that's a very lovely way to think about tests.
Honestly, I think we're talking about fucking in books.
Oh yeah, it is anxiety. You're right. The worst grade you got was a C- in bio class. Interesting.
I did not pass Math 101 in college. But that's because a girl I had a crush on sat next to me.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We were talking about jail. Amazing, Tatiana. I failed many a class when I was a kid because I stopped caring after a long time.
Was it a long time?
It was like 3rd grade.
I was 8.
I was 8 years old and I did not understand the point of being in school. So I did not try to learn and came very close to failing.
I was homeschooled until 2nd grade, and they wouldn't let me go into 3rd grade at 8. So they held me back, and I did the same work twice in a row. I was like, well, all right, I'm done trying. That gets punished.
Not a burnt out 3rd grader. I don't think I was burnt out. I just think I was like, I don't understand the point of this. None of this makes sense to me. Why am I even here? I want to go home.
Well, yeah. I thought I was done, and then my mom made me test out of stuff.
At the ripe age of 8, you stopped giving a fuck. Oh, Steph, excellent.
Homeschooling is so fucked. Do not recommend. I don't think anyone would recommend it. I feel like my parents thought they were going to make us smarter, but they just made us better at cheating. Oh, hey, coyotes.
Can you hear this? Oh, that was chaos. It was like a mix of coyotes meets dog, and that is when you know it's weird. Grant lasted until 4th grade. But then you doubled down. Oh no!
Yeah, my brother and I just got really good at cheating. Because my mom would give us assignments and then leave the room.
See? You gotta work the system. From a young age, you learn how to work the system.
Yeah. God, I now wish I actually had learned shit.
There is a dog going crazy out. That's a dog. That is not a
That's
coyote.
a dog, yeah. It's probably because it saw a coyote on the street.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the coyotes around here are nuts.
LA's kind of famous for them.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grant, you have a twin sister.
Mr. Slock.
How did you only ever have to do half the work?
Siri, you missed the part where it said Mr. Slock.
Oh, Mr. Slock. That's how you passed your French the entire school year. Excellent. Sorry, school career. Oh, if you were in all the same classes,
Just write it twice.
divide and conquer
sense.
makes a lot of sense. I have twin brothers that are a year younger than me. I'm not twins.
Very hard to tell apart.
They're twins, but they're identical twins. So they would go to each other's classes. If one was better at math, then the other one would just like go to that class.
I
and vice
genuinely
versa.
could not tell them apart for the first like 6 months that we were dating.
Genius idea. No one could
Is it?
tell them apart.
Because it's every sitcom ever.
Until, one teacher was like, "You're definitely Ben." Fuck. Oh, he's like,
because
oh.
you're nice and charismatic.
Yeah. He's like, "What? No, I'm not." Yeah, you are.
You didn't try to steal the wiring out of our walls.
Yeah, smart twins though. I think that's most of school though. So when I was growing up, I moved a lot as a kid.
I didn't move at all.
When I met Bryn, I was like, ooh, for some reason, my dumb brain was like, red flag, he's homeschooled. Because all the
That's not dumb. That's your flags are working.
Yeah. I was like, oh, homeschooler, red flag. Okay, don't know about this guy. And mostly because any other place that I'd lived in, the homeschooled kids were always the weirdos.
Yeah. This didn't change that.
Yeah, but at least you were like able to hold conversations. I don't know. Apologize if that was the case for any other folks that
She
are
took
on
advantage of me. I was so much younger than her.
I was a public school kid through and through. I don't want to say I lived on the streets, but no, I did not live on the streets. But I was a public school kid. We had to fend for ourselves a little bit. A little bit. Define red flag.
I'm so much younger than her.
Statistically significant red flag, yeah.
See? Proof.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. Yes, I know. Rebecca's here speaking for homeschooled kids everywhere, as well as Bryn.
Sarah was the most appropriately aged person I dated in college at
Which is
age 16.
But I know.
In that she was 17.
I know. Tatiana, listen, I called my grandmother the other day to wish her a happy birthday, and she couldn't remember if, like, what the age difference was between Bryn and I. And I was like, oh no, Bryn is like a year younger than me, Grandma. And she was like, oh, a cradle robber, are we? And I was like, oh, I hate that. But also,
Connie loves me.
Connie, my grandmother.
Connie's ready to rob the cradle.
Shut up. Disgusting.
Nah.
You homeschooled kids are weird as shit. No.
Connie's dope as fuck.
I do like my grandmother a lot, actually. Oh, wait. You know, wait, so Rebecca and Ace, you know each other? Wait. Hold on.
Wait. These people are on different devices in the same house.
Hold on. What's happening?
Tots, how's your Goldberger experience? Tots, toots. My biggest concern with YouTube is that Justin's not here. Tots can't warn us when he arrives. A little soupy? Did it get soupy on you? They're very good. Tots, have you been watching Jalapeno and Lime? Griffin's Ocarina of Time run as Guy Fieri, which is fucking
Oh, you're engaged.
Fucking
no
art.
way. That's awesome. Congratulations, you two. That's very exciting.
It's very good stuff. Sarah, you said I had to set an alarm for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:01.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, that says 8:58,
Oh,
but that says
okay.
9 o'clock, and that's
All right.
more trustworthy. So we are going to have to
Oh, thank you so much,
rapidly
Rebecca
eject.
and Ace. Congratulations, you two. Yeah, we have the niece and nephew coming tomorrow. They're going to be here earlier than we were expecting them to, and we have a lot of shit to do.
They were coming at exactly the time we expected them to.
I forgot they were coming at the time they told
There we go. There it is.
So we have a lot of shit to do before they get here. We need to go. Yes.
All right.
Steph, love you so much.
Cutting boards next week. I think
Yes.
pizza the week after.
Yes, but we will be doing a live again on YouTube
Every
next
Thursday.
Thursday, so
We'll do at least a
be
month
here to
on
hang
YouTube.
out,
We'll
yes.
see.
Rebecca
else?
and Ace, congratulations! Very exciting for you too.
They've been engaged for like 6 years.
You have not been engaged.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, also that's totally cool.
I'm making things up.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
All right. Cool. Yes. 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 I don't know how to turn this off, but
I will do that for you. Don't sweat it.
sounds good. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. And we'll see you later. I'm going to get another drink. If Eliana is still here.
Maybe a round of waters.
Four drinks.
Maybe a round of waters.